Hey guys, this is MGG. That's where we are. This is MGG. This is Brad and Austin over here. Austin.
Hey guys.
And Pugdog.
Pugdognatius.
Oh!
And bringing you a ZVP today on Terminus. In the top, so at 12 o'clock we have the green Protoss, Grubby, and then in our 9 o'clock position we have Darkforce spawning as the blue Zerg. And let's see. Yeah, there's the introduction.
Well, if you looked at our last match, I was about to talk about my name, but got interrupted by an actual battle. So let me give it to you now. My parents, they're pretty creative, and they said, Pugnacious, bellicose, warlike, that's what we want in our son. And then they said, Pugdog. So, there I am. Take it away, Austin.
And that is the story of how Pugdognatius got his name, along with the howl.
Along with the howl. That's Pugdognatius for you. And what do we got here?
Alright, so we got Darkforce. We have casted him before.
Yes, we have. We casted him. Oh, we haven't uploaded that one. We haven't uploaded any of it.
Well, we have casted him in the past,
yes.
Regardless.
Yes. And he won. No, he lost.
I believe he taught us a very valuable lesson.
we chose not to judge people by colors. So we
whoa! Excuse me. What Pugdognatius is trying to say, here at MGG, we do not judge people by their color. That is not what he was going at.
Actually, joking aside, there's a forge going up before anything. For Grubby, that's yeah. That's a forge. There's gonna be some tricky play with that.
It looks like Grubby's going to be doing some sort of Forge Fast expansion, as that's going to be the only choke leading into that Protoss base. So we'll probably see a Forge along with a gateway being thrown down, and then a quick expansion coming from the Protoss.
Yeah, no, I was going to say Cannon Rush. So that's a much better observation than mine.
Cannon Rush.
Cannon Rush, yeah.
And of course we see for Zerg that he has
look at that,
say what it is, a spawning pool. That's what it is.
Spawning
pool. That was, what was that?
What's going on.
15 pool? Not 15 pool, it was like a 13 pool.
And once again, viewers, for the record, Pugdog does not judge people by their color.
Just how they look. He always roots for the prettier race, which I assume that means you. Oh, there's the expansion you were talking about, by the way. And the cannon you were talking about. Look at that.
It's like I know something about that StarCraft. So, gateway being warped in for the Protoss, and a Queen and Metabolic Boost coming up for the Zerg. A beautiful patrol, but unfortunately it was destroyed by those Zerglings.
Yeah, him making.
Grubby was doing quite a excellent dance.
he was dancing around the expansion.
It was quite wonderful. You don't see.
Take two to tango.
You don't see that every day.
Take one to patrol. No, you do not. You
It
do not
does
see that all the time.
What was that? What was that?
What was that?
Was that a poem?
No, it's not a
beautiful.
poem. No, it only takes one to patrol. He's a lonely
But not
bro.
two to tango.
Not two to tango. No, it does. No, you messed up. It does take two to tango. It does not take two to patrol.
Well, regardless.
Now let me ask you here. I believe that Zerg set up his expo actually later than the Protoss. And at any rate, they have the same number of expos. Does that put Zerg at a significant disadvantage early on?
Brad, you want to take this one?
Significant? Well, yeah, it's potentially significant. It depends. Yes and no. That's how I'm going to say that. Right now, well, let's see. He's got the expansion not up yet, and it's not saturated either. The Zerg has the ability to saturate much faster than the Protoss. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Well, there's a lot of mechanics that Blizzard put
Yeah.
into play for Protoss and Terran to be able to compete economically with Zerg, such as the Chrono
Chrono
Boosting out
Boost,
probes,
yeah, which he's doing right
the
now.
mules. But on a different point, I'd like to point out what Darkforce is doing right now. Seeing that this is a complete wall, and he sent his lings to go ahead and destroy the destructible debris. That's a hard word to say.
Yeah, that's very hard to say.
So, destroying that destructible debris. But, actually, I believe that's just going to work into Grubby's favor, as I foresee him just expanding here and using this as the entrance to his base. That's completely walled off. He's going to be using this anyhow. So, the Zerg might just be doing him a little bit of a favor.
Quite possibly. I think a roach. Yeah, there we go. As I said, roach war, and there's the roach that you were just talking about, and more lings being made. Force fields. I don't know. I think this was a bad move on Darkforce's part. Actually, he's already lost 3 roaches. Just now lost one. But now the force field. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Alright,
Cannon
well,
going down again. Certainly, I mean, being able to act after that force field goes down, he's going to be able to run right into the expansion. That'll be great. But
yeah.
actually, no, this is good. This is good. I take it back. Dark Force, good idea by Dark Force.
With these Zerglings knocking down that wall, they're going to be able to come in here. Although, with this nice little choke and the cannons up, the probes are probably going to be able to clean this up.
It's
Well,
Nartosis pylon, don't worry. Oh, no, it's not. There's another one over in the corner there.
yeah. So more Zerglings funneling in and just going to pretty much take out a lot of his probe count. Although, wow. 27 probes to 14 drones. Although, Dark Force has been focusing all of his larvae on... on military, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
But Zergling's just making havoc in the base, pulling all probes off the mineral, and it looks like he's going to be able to snipe out this main nexus.
It looks like it. And snipe over to the production tab real quick. And looks like, yeah, he's continuing the attack. You're right, the nexus probably will go down. I don't think he'll be able to get a cannon up there. It is going to go down, yeah. I would actually use all the chrono boost from that while I have the chance.
Yep. Take it away, Pug Dog.
Well, I would observe that Protoss doesn't really have many units in the oven. It looks like it's solely buildings. Should he be making something to prevent these Zerglings that almost took out the mineral line? Headed back now, I'm sorry.
Well,
yes and no. If he makes it, it's
Say
more
yes
like...
or no one more time.
I apologize, Ryan. See?
his name is
Pug Dog!
You say
I
Ryan
apologize,
one more
Pug
time.
Dog! I am sorry, Pug Dog. I did not mean to offend you. I will call you by your God-given name. And...
Alright,
This
so...
is chaotic. This is very chaotic. That warp gate's gonna go down. That is not good for Grubby, certainly.
Dark Force just being completely relentless, but just giving off the gas a little bit here. You'll see in the production tab at the top left, he's putting most of his larvae into drones now. I think he's pretty much secured his victory, and if not, you can settle back onto drones. So if you don't take out your player now, you'll definitely take him out in about 5 minutes. Once
This was definitely an all-in for Dark Force. I'm not going to say that it was not, because he
did have an expansion up though.
He stopped producing drones, whatever.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Zerg are really limited, you know, because you also have to look at a new resource for Zerg. Zerg does not just have minerals and gas, they have minerals, gas, and larva. Larva is a resource for Zerg.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah, he was not able to make drones, although he's settling back into it. I just see just massive drones coming out, droning very hard.
Maybe he is just going to draw this out into a mid-game where he can manipulate the Protoss into exactly what he wants, because the cannons will certainly not be nearly as effective as they are now.
Yeah, and he's going to probably, like you said, get this into mid-game.
The probe got trapped over there.
Get this into mid-game and just be able to have that huge economic advantage where he can control what the Protoss is going to do, and he's going to, taking his third now, he's definitely going to come into this mid-game with a huge economic advantage.
Yeah, he's going Lair now. That's nice. And more drones. The Protoss trying to get back into the game with his gateways. One of his warp gates fell. I already commented.
Okay, well, 3 gas going down.
3 gas and a Lair. What's that? That could be some mutas. It could be... No, he wouldn't go mutas. He didn't snipe.
Well, we'll see. Honestly,
it could be a lot of things.
With a ZVP, it could be anything. We could see some Hydralisks coming out, some Infestors, possibly Mutalisks are a big probability. So only time will tell what he's going to do with this layer tech and the extra gas.
Nice micro over here by Logan.
How would you grade those force field that went down to protect those units?
Definitely beautiful force field.
He's probably going to clean up this attack. Never mind, the stalker just died.
But definitely good use of force fields. Definitely making his units count. But
yeah, units lost, I'm sure.
Fortunately, that's all the units he has. Can't make him count if there's only 3 of them. So these Zerglings just running back here making havoc. Just trying to be as annoying as possible as he continues to macro up.
There's a hydrogen going down right now. More
hydrogen.
Popping out.
There's a hydrogen
I said
going
hydrogen.
down. There's a hydrogen going down, and it looks like he's concocting some sort of H2O. That's water in Spanish.
There's a hydro.
Oh, wow!
That's a lot of... Oh, cannon runs, I told you. Called it. I called it.
You called it from about 2 minutes in the game, and, you know, the 13-minute mark, you hit that right on the nose, so...
Definitely cannon run. Yeah, never mind. Not as successful.
All these cannons being cancelled.
As they should.
As they should be.
Investment.
Yeah. But Dark Force...
Nice good risk, though. Yeah.
Alright, but Dark Force now having a significant supply lead as well as an economic lead, I'd imagine. 43 drones over 36 probes. having his third expansion up, that drone count is only going to rise. He has 3 queens out with 3 hatcheries, so his larva count is going to significantly rise as well, as he has a Hydralisk den, or a hydrogen den out.
Not a hydrogen.
A hydrogen den out, and it looks like he's going to be making some sweet chemistry, and is about to go rub it in Grubby's face.
I see this. Robotics facility going down for Grubby. Zerg has a lot of upgrades going down. He's got Burrow, Pneumatic Carapace, he's got the Hydralisk.
Ooh,
what is that?
Pneumatic Carapace.
I did. You see that? Pneumatic Carapace going down. He's got the Hydra upgrade going, don't want the Groove Spines, and then he's got Glio. I always say this wrong.
Gliggle. I like to gliggle it. Gliggle. It's probably Glio.
It's probably Glio.
It's got them their faster roach movement speed going there in the researchers.
Yeah, that. Weapons going down for whatever. Protoss. And
the roaches just make big tunnels now.
Yeah, there's a lot of force fields. I wish there was more Stalkers in there. That would make the force fields much more worthwhile. Because sentries are nice. Yeah, the roaches are, as I said, there's more Stalkers. Sentries are nice, but they don't have the DPS the Stalkers do.
Yeah. Well, Grubby actually doing a fantastic job protecting this expansion. Yeah. Beautiful force fields going down, splitting up those roaches, really getting them out of position where they're not clumped up in the ball. They don't do as much damage, when they're apart. I don't think any units do as much damage when there's few of them.
I think that's how it works.
But more gateways being thrown out. It looks like Grubby is actually coming back into this game.
It looks like he looks much better now. Spore Crawler going down for Darkforce. Maybe expecting DTs?
Maybe some DTs or maybe some Void Rays. Anything from that. Maybe he wants the protection out.
Although, no, I definitely think he thinks DTs, because he's got Hydras. I don't think he would really need.
So I understand that Templars are the wizards of StarCraft.
High Templars, not Dark Templars.
What are Dark
DTs they're invisible.
Oh.
They run around and just...
Well, that sounds pretty
they attack shit.
Can we not say wizards?
Not wizards at all.
I feel incredibly nerdy when you say wizards. There are no wizards in this game.
Ever. This is that's not even nice.
We'll probably see him take out that and maybe back up. I wouldn't want to continue this attack with those force fields.
Way too much.
Yeah, so he's going to pull back those
that would be way too much of a commitment. He could chase down. Oh, more roaches coming out for Darkforce. This is not going to be good. And you know what? That Spore Crawler is going to pay off now, because there's DTs right there. There's a Dark Shrine coming up right now. And Cybercore, did he lose the Cybercore?
He must have lost the Cybercore in the front of his base, so... Yeah, that going down, he's going to throw up another one of those.
And as amazing as DTs are, you know what they can't hit?
What can DTs not hit?
Mutas.
Mutas?
Mutas.
I don't think they can. I think you're right on that one.
Yeah, and there's Darkforce with the Spire. He's I'm sure he didn't scout it, but
he's like a what, Ryan? Is he like a wizard? He's like a wizard.
Good force fields here for Grubby. He didn't get a lot of the army, but that's a nice choke right there.
Bottling those backwards so that they come through one at a time, being able to pick those off, really making his units count.
He really is. I'd say this is a very nice comeback. It looks a little grim for him right now. It's like 300. Yeah.
Hydralisk destroy gateway units, and without the force fields to keep them back, split up the army.
And
Grubby's just not going to be able to stay in it.
That's game.
Grubby did a fantastic job with his units, especially those force fields. Fantastic really micro. But unfortunately, when you're at such a disadvantage like that, and you look at the supply, you look at the economy-wise...
I would say that just the Forge first was really just... It was debilitating. It was not exactly what he needed. He should have just gone with a regular build instead of trying to... Not even the Forge first. The Forge into the expansion.
Well, that's normally what happens. I think maybe he would have been safer going a 3-gate expand against Zerg.
Yes.
But the Forge expand normally does work against Zerg, but just the huge amount of pressure coming out from Darkforce in the beginning of the game was a little overwhelming.
Agreed. And
just taking down those walls and getting in there definitely sealed the fate for Grubby.
Well, I'd like to wrap this up by saying this is Austin, Brad, I'm Pugdognacious. Thanks for listening to us jokers at MGG.
Have a good one, guys.